This is a review of Dynamite's SilverHawks #1. So apparently this is a reimagining of the original series. Not familiar with SilverHawks, but I heard a lot of buzz about it, so I wanted to check it out and see what it was all about. And it's interesting. Obviously, like I said, I don't have a lot of background, so but apparently this was a series prior, and they fought a lot of alien bad guys, and apparently were victorious in that. And now it takes place about 100 years after that happens, and all of the old Silverhawks are now older, but they're still alive. And a problem arises once again, and so they are on the verge of discontinuing the Silverhawk program. But when this problem comes back, obviously, they decide to create a new generation of Silverhawks. So, like a lot of first issues, it's a lot of just setting the table, introducing you to the universe. And in that respect, this actually does a pretty good job, because I didn't really feel too much like out of the loop, which is actually great. Like, that's my greatest fear about, like, when I'm reading new comics, and like comics that either have like a history or have some sort of a previous like generation to them, where stuff has gone down and everybody's there's all this turmoil and drama and all this rest of this. And then they pick up the story, and they start talking about it, and they start like detailing, and you're just like, well, I don't know what the heck's going on. Like, I have no idea. And then it becomes extremely difficult to kind of like keep up. This does not do that. This is actually really good. It actually spells it out for you as to what happened. Like, hey, this is 100 years ago, all this happened. And, and it's a nice, good nutshell of just information that doesn't dwell too long, but you get enough of it that you understand exactly kind of where we're going. And then it picks up after that, and it kind of develops kind of who maybe some of the players are going to be, and then some of the older people who were involved in the previous editions will likely play a role, but they're not going to be kind of the main characters. Is kind of what I assume will happen. They're going to be the quote unquote trainers or teachers, maybe some sort of a next generation X-Men thing, where the current generation teaches them. But you know how that goes. It always is. Probably the older folks will be involved as well, and sometimes in the fight, and maybe even sacrifice themselves is probably what'll likely happen, which is all good. That's fine. Let's crack it open. I'm not going to give too much away because I don't like doing that. I think that people should, if you are interested, read it, and if you see enough, you should get it. So this is kind of talking about the backstory, and it talks about the current year and then what happens. Like I said, they give kind of a nutshell. We're also introduced to the bad guys and how they're in prison, and then they have an escape, and that's what brings about kind of this whole needing to recreate the Silverhawks. And the art's pretty good, actually. It's a little different. It's kind of blocky, I guess is a good way to say it, but not in a bad way. I don't have any problems with it. It could actually grow on me, in fact. I do like it. I enjoyed it. I actually went into this, like I said, with no expectations and no knowledge of anything that was happening before. Like I said, I wasn't lost at all. So that's excellent. I will note just that there are a billion different covers. Like, they have 2 pages of covers like that they show here. Like, that is insane. Like, I understand, like, hey, variants are cool sometimes, and not only you have 3 pages. What do I would say? It said 2. There's 3 cover pages. and they throw them all just in case. Hey, you know what? I don't like this one, but holy cow, that one's better. Or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I get it. This is like their big title and everything, but holy cow, man, that is a lot of covers. Um, anyway, if you were a fan previously, obviously this is going to be probably something you're going to want to definitely pick up. If you have heard about it and are afraid, like I was, that maybe you wouldn't be able to follow, definitely pick it up because you can follow it. It's not, and in fact, it does such a good job that I don't even need anything else at this point. I can actually just we can go full tilt into the story. And if you need to like catch me up with other things, like you could just do it in the nutshell again and then I'll be fine. So actually, so don't feel that. But anyway, liked it actually. So I would say definitely check it out.